Welcome to this week's session, Putnam County Council on Aging in conjunction with the Putnam County District Library. This week we are taking a look at Doodle3D. What Doodle3D is and is capable of doing for you is it's an app that takes a 2D image, creates and makes that into a 3D image, and then you can actually save that image and you could use it as a background, you could put it into a document, basically however you would want to maybe use an image that you yourself have created. So we're going to simply go to doodle3d.com. So it's Doodle 3D.com. And what you're going to see is a screen's going to come up, and on the left-hand side, which is green, is where you actually create. And then on the right-hand side, the pink side, that is where you actually see your 3D image kind of come to life. So what I've got here is this actually down here in the corner is where I record. So I'm going to have to move my kind of record button around. Actually, I might try and move it clear up here at the top so it's out of the way. And then we're going to discuss and talk about the tools that are available down below. We're going to skip over the arrow key or arrow button for a minute, and we're simply going to click here on the first one, which is the pencil. And when I click here on the pencil, what you see is the first one is the pencil, and with the pencil, when I click on that, I simply draw a line. The image I draw is going to be whatever color I have here in the center. So you'll see how that creates over here with the different colors. Then the next one is the pen. A pen will draw in a perfectly straight line. So that's going to be the difference of what you see between the pencil and the pen. And then the last one is the paintbrush, which the paintbrush draws a much wider line and allows you to create again in whatever shape that you would so choose. So I could actually take my next button here and I could erase, or obviously it's going to take me some time, or I can just go up here to the green up here, clear in the left-hand corner, and it's just going to simply go back to a plain sheet of paper is what you're going to see. The next icon here is your shapes. So if I draw my shape, notice my shape is always the outside border of that shape. And again, I can change my colors. And when I draw a different shape, it's going to be a different color. But at this point here, I can actually go in with my paint bucket and I can pick a color and I can click in the center and it's going to color in the inside of my shape. This also is where I wanted to show you how you could do the same thing with the line, but the arrow key, this is where when you click on an object, it's going to allow you to move it around. You can change the size here, or you can rotate it around as well. So you'll see what happens over here with your paper. You can get a different view of that by clicking here on this arrow. And what'll happen is it allows you to take this image and you'll see it from different viewpoints. As I click here, I'm moving this around and I can see it from different perspective. Again, I'm going to go up, I'm going to erase my page, show you that the next is the letter A, which is your alphabet. So anything I type is going to come up from whatever I've typed on the keyboard. Again, I can change the color that I'm typing with. And then I'm going to go back one more time here. Go back, make my blank page. I'm going to go to my camera. When I go to the camera, I'm going to simply select an image here. I'm going to get my cute little dog here. And when I say open, notice this image, it has the dog. It also has this white box around. Because the type of image I got, when I download it, I have the whole thing is an actual image. So the white part as well as the dog himself. So what I can do, and this is something that you kind of just have to play around a little bit with, but when I click here, it allows me to select. So first thing it's doing is it selected the dog and all the what it views as it's picking the pixels and it's picking the different vantage points here with the different colors, as well as it picked the outside because it looks at the whole thing as a picture. And then notice what you see over here. You see kind of the outline and the draw. So again, like I said, if you pick different vantage point, you're going to see how this image changed as I did that. So it's simply grabbing the outside here and taking my image of my dog. Now at this point, we'll just look real quick here across the top on the left-hand side. We have the several different buttons. The first one is simply the heart. The heart again is going out, is telling if you love this site, and in terms of how you can click and donate, like many things do that are out on the web and free. And then we have the question mark. Again, this goes out to a tutorial to kind of help with how you can create. Notice they've got here a very detailed design that they've made using this image with this tractor and wagon. The I simply gives you information about this, when it was created, who it was created by, and then we have the save button. When we go here to the save button, we can name this file and put in here what we would want to call it, and we could download it or save it into our browser. The other thing that I wanted to show you is up here in this right-hand corner. If I click here, it allows me the different ways to actually save the image. So I can back it up as a zip file, which is a lot of times what I do because I have a little bit more of an option of how I want to try and open that up. Myself, a lot of times I would open this up in preview mode, but you have all of these different ways of how you can actually save that object. And then you would have it to use however you would see fit. If you want to insert it into something, if you want to, like I said before, make it as a background, so forth. So that is basically what you see when you are using Doodle3D.com. Hope everyone has a fantastic week.